We're doing the review for test 2, part 3, and we're going to do questions 3 and 4. Okay. It says write an equation for the line that passes the slope of -2 and put it in slope y-intercept form. Okay, there's different ways to do this, but the easiest way is, what's your favorite equation? Y equals mx plus slope. So I can put this into my equation. All right, and it gives us a point. This is y. So I can put these into my equation as well. Let's substitute them in. Y is -3 and x is 4. All right. So now, well, let's solve for b. So add 8 to both sides. So that's 5 equals b. Oh, now I know b equals 5. That's great. So now let's go back up here. I know my slope is equal to -2 because it told me. And now I know my y-intercept is 5. What's my favorite equation? I can just put this information in. M is -2 and b is 5. There it is. Let's see. Right there. Okay. So if you don't know what to do, write down your favorite equation. Put your slope in. Think about the x and y, this point. Well, that's x, that's y. You can actually put them into your equation. And then if you don't know what to do, that's okay. But you see a b there all by himself. You can solve for b. And once you get b, you go, oh, I have b and I have my slope. I can just make my equation. Okay. Let's look at the next one. Okay, it says write an equation for the line that passes through these 2 points and put your answer in slope-intercept form. So I have to first find my slope. So slope is equal to m, which is equal to, do I subtract my y's or my x's on the top? Well, I know the top number is up and down. Well, the y-axis is up and down, so that means I have to subtract my y's on the top, and the bottom is about left and right, and the x-axis is about left and right, so I'm going to subtract my x's on the bottom, and I'm always going to do my second equation, my second point first, and then my first point. Okay, so let's call this point 1, call that point 2. I'm going to go the y's, which is 4 subtract 1, over my x's. 0 subtract -1. Be careful here. It's 0 subtract -1, so don't lose your negative. That leaves you 3 over 1. That's my slope. So I can just simplify that as 3. Okay, so now that I have my slope, what do I do? Well, let's just write out our favorite equation. If my slope is 3, I can put it in here. I can put it in right there. But why did I put 3 here? Okay. So the last question, I just took a point and I substituted in here. Well, do I have a point? Yep. Which point do you want to use? Pick the one that looks easier for you. Some people will go, oh, there's a 0 here. That looks easier. Some people see the 0 and say, I don't know, weird things happen when I have a 0, so I'm going to pick this one. It doesn't matter. You just pick which one you want. I'm going to pick 0, 4. And I'm going to substitute it in here. So that's my x, that's my y. So my y is 4, x is 0. So 3 times 0 is 0. So b equals 4. Okay, so now I know my slope. My slope equals 3 from before. I know b equals 4. What's my favorite equation? And now I just put them in. I substitute them in. There it is there. There it is there. Okay, So if you forget things, it's okay, just go step by step. First you need to find your slope. And if you forget it's the y over x, maybe you'll remember the up and down thing is on the top and y is for up and down. Okay, find your slope, write out your favorite equation and go, I know 3 can go in here. And then just pick which point you like better. Substitute it in, and then you can see you solve for b. And then you go, oh, okay, I have b and I have my slope, my y-intercept and my slope. Substitute it in and you're done.